for CIP students who studied in Canada College. And please, if you have any questions, please feel to join our live stream. Vikas it's been a long journey. I think he's probably one of the few applicants. He's probably called me times, if not more. Yeah. So because very important because what I've been trying to, we've been chatting with him for the last 2 or 3 years. He always says that, Gautam sir, I just want to talk for 2 minutes, but these things don't happen for 2 minutes, right? Because you need a lot of
But
talking, explaining, and all that. So that is the reason I'm giving you the information for you to read. Because see, my role as your consultant, right? You've been with me for almost 2 years, and you're worried that you missed the TR to PR, and your English will go, and your work permit will be expiring in 9 months. You're worried about that. But again, as I told you, when you're short, please make sure that you move away from Hungary, right? You have two options. One, improve your English. What was your IELTS score, Vikas?
actually, I didn't take IELTS because at that time the ITS was booked. So I went for self-pip, and my score was like 8, 8, 8, and 6.
Okay, you can definitely improve. And what is your current CRS score?
It goes around 420, sir.
420. You have to improve your English. That is the first challenge what we do. And second, why? The reason why I advised you Atlantic Immigration Program is because you already have 1 year work experience. If you see the information what I've sent you, okay, you will be completing uh, uh, the whole. You'll be completing your 1 year work experience, right? So
I just completed.
yeah. So uh, you know, so for international graduates and workers, let me share you. This is basically right. This is the Atlantic Immigration Program. Generally, the big advantage is this is a separate program. This is not PMP. This is not LMIA. This is not Express Entry separate program. And if you look into this, right, uh, work experience for who can apply. Let's go. You were confused about the work experience required. Okay. So in the last 5 years, you must have worked at least 1560, which is 1 year. This is the number of hours you would have worked in 1 year if you were working for 30 hours per week. You are completing your 1 year work experience. Because when are you completing your 1 year work experience?
I completed, sir. I completed a month ago.
That's fine, right? So what is the requirement here? In the last 5 years, you must have at least worked for 1 year. This is the requirement. Have you already completed 1 year?
Yeah. So does it matter? Does it matter if I completed it in Ontario?
That doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. That's right. To calculate your hours, right? You can work. You can count your part-time work. You can count your full-time. Self-employed is not acceptable here. You can count your working hours, work inside and outside of Canada, and that were accumulated over a period of 12 months. You can also count the work experience while you were studying, as long as the work experience. So you already completed your 1 year work experience in Canada. That gives you the element, right? Next, right? So there are different knocks, what you can, type 0, type tier 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I think you could, food and beverage service, you're working in Pepsi, in a pizza store, right? So you could actually look into this. Right? Check in. Yeah. So if you study in Atlantic provinces, you need to meet the work experience requirements. So that is, let's skip this. Okay. So this is okay. Language requirements, you meet the language requirements. Uh, Funds, I don't think it is really an issue for you with the funds. So it is fine as well with the funds. So get the job offer, right? So your question with the job offers. When you are talking to your employer.
Sir, somebody is speaking in between, sir.
Okay, let me just mute. Yeah. So
Somebody was speaking in between.
yeah, sure. Let me just remove this. So here, if you're looking at, right, get a job offer. So basically, you will need to find an employer who's in New Brunswick, Newfoundland, Labrador, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island. The job offer must be a full time. It must not be a seasonal. Second, for tier 0, 1, 2, 3 categories, the employer must be offering a job that will last for at least 1 year from the time you become permanent resident. Okay? At least 1 year from the time you become a permanent resident. For tier 4 categories, job offer employers must be offering a permanent employment that is no end date. Okay, this is uh, second, you know, so pretty much easy. And what you have, the employer, when you are looking for jobs, when you go there, you have to move there and start looking. When you are here, not very unlikely because that employers will take it, give it a try. But the employer has to be designated. And when a designated employer is offering you a job, right? So they give you an offer of employment for a national. They have to provide this offer of employment and and basically the standard things. Okay. So pretty much easy out here. Second, if you go back, right, if you want to understand what every employer has to go through the designation process. This is not LMIA. So this is how, if you see here, right, get designated. This is for employers in Canada. Get designated. If an employer is not designated, okay, you can look here what is required here, right? To be designated, the organization must not be in a violation of IRCC regulations, be a company in good standing, not recruit high workers for the establishing pool of candidates can be, later transferred or contracted to a separate business for staffing. Cannot be a staffing, right? Have continuous. So pretty much standard requirements here. Okay. So pretty much, the first thing what you have to do with is to ensure that when you are applying, there are many employers who are using Atlantic Immigration Program. Many are already designated. So when you are applying, make sure that you check with your employer. Are you designated for Atlantic Immigration Programs? And I have seen approvals, I think we had some of our students who went to Atlantic provinces. They were able to get in about 6 to 9 months. And in worst case, once you have your, Atlantic province, when you have your designated employer giving you the form and everything, you can also apply for a work with, okay.
Oh,
So
so
you can apply for a work permit.
actually, sir, I don't have anybody in Nova Scotia or anything, but in Nova Scotia, if I move, if I move, uh, there is like
You
one
don't,
visa.
you have no option with it. See, you are here. The more you stay in Ontario, the less chances, unless you work on your English skills. Okay. Your IELTS is low, right? So it, and the CRS score is very high. You have to improve your English skills. You have to move away from here. Look for an employer. वहाँ पे because you are डरो मत, right? Every third, fourth new immigrant who is coming to Canada and even in those provinces, you will find are Indians. आप तो गुजराती में देखो, go to Jamaica, you'll still find Gujaratis. Go to Russia, you'll still find Gujaratis. Go to Thailand, you'll still find Gujaratis. So no issues with that. You'll find everywhere. Okay. You have options. You invested so much of time and money, right?
Yeah,
Even
I come from like
unfortunately, I know you studied in Gujarati medium. English is struggling, right? And you don't have work experience back home. My advice to all the students who are freshers, please try to get at least 1 year work experience because that will add points to your express entry profile. Vikas does not is a fresh graduate. He only had bachelor's. He did not have any work experience in India, and because of that, his score is low. So if you have, I would definitely advise 1 to 2 years of work experience and then come here if your English skills are low. Unfortunately, he studied in Gujarati medium and he's struggling with English. But because take the challenge, start connecting with employers there now, go there, you will find it.
sir, let's say I move, like I'm not worrying about moving. I can just move and find something like to stay. But when it comes to job, there are some pizza stores which might offer me job. So I can call them and I can ask them, are you designated, like that?
Yes, you can definitely. Yes, see, you can tell them I'm an international student. I will commit to working there for a few years. I will need a job from an employer who is designated. You can directly ask.
Okay. So once they give me the job offer letter, I can just apply in that Atlantic.
Yes, see, once an employer has already been through, they know the entire process. They have their own immigration lawyers, and they will help. They'll be happy to connect you with them and help. My profile, I told you, our workload is so high because of our students. Then we support them with the CEC and with that with the spouse open work permit. So we don't really practice Atlantic immigration, right? We don't really have time, and I would love to. I work 16 to 18 hours. You messaged me yesterday at 11:40 in the night, and we were chatting with you, right? So
Yes,
take it forward. Is all the information clear now for you?
yeah. So yeah, I'll just probably move to another province because here they are not even taking out the draw.
They will better, but the problem is your English is low, even if they are draws. You don't have work experience back home with us. Your English is low, so you have to work on your English or move to Atlantic provinces. Okay, so start looking on. Don't wait for the last 3 to 4 months. There
Sir,
is not going to be another TR to PR nahi hoga.
I was
Okay,
just
I know
waiting for.
that. I know. Yeah, you were waiting for it for a long time. So go ahead, take your step, and it should be fine. There are many international students who move to Atlantic province and have been able to find a job. Survival is not an issue. You've been through all the tough times here in Canada. Okay.
And you have helped me, sir. You have helped me in that.
Yeah, you're welcome. I know it's just that I know you. It takes a lot of time to explain. That is the reason I told you first to read all the information to educate yourself so that you don't get lost. You know what you're asking.
There is this program, but something. Do they need the like cutoff is 300 something, right? Alberta nominee program.
Again, employer tech program. The big advantage yahan pe is you did not study in Alberta. Okay. And tech programs are very fast. Rest of the employers, you will need to work there for some time. So Atlantic provinces may things are pretty fast.
Oh, but I
Okay.
have to work like 1 year, I guess.
So the first is you will get your PNP nomination. Then after you get your PNP nomination, you will have to apply in express entry.
Oh. And to get into
Atlantic immigration, you don't have all that.
so as I don't have like 1 year of work permit remaining, the best thing is to Atlantic, right?
That is where if you have an employer, they can support you with the process. You'll be able to extend your work permit, okay, close work permit. And hopefully even by 6 months, you might be 9 months, you might be even able to get your PR.
So I'll move. Like I was thinking to give my IELTS on this end of January, so maybe I can get better score. But
Okay, but right.
yeah, sir.
Okay then.
Sir, if I just move there, and let's say the score not drops down, and if I
Not
get,
come.
huh?
You can always apply under the express entry. Okay. Wherever you already completed your 1 year work experience, you can apply for express entry.
Doesn't matter where I am in on Canada.
No issues. You can apply from anywhere. Express entry, the CEC program, Canadian Experience Class, for everybody all over Canada.
Okay. Okay, sir. So I'll just plan to move to another province now,
Sure. Okay.
and then I'll connect to you.
Okay. Take care,
Thank you.
because good luck and thanks for your patience. Read
Thank
and read, please. Okay. Educate yourself.
Really sorry, sir. Actually, I am so scared right now, so I'm not even able to sleep. I took off at work, so I can figure out what to do right now.
No. I gave you all the information. Okay, I told you from the day one, move to Atlanta. Okay.
Yeah. Sir, the last question, like,
Mhm.
is there any way like LMIA work out? Like LMIA?
It's the LMIA, your employer. Talk to your employer.
Not this
Okay.
company, not, I mean, not this company, but as you have
See,
been helping me.
why see, there are almost 2 lakh international students coming to Canada every year from India alone, right? There are so many immigrants coming here. So why would an employer be interested to support with an LMIA? Unless you are a very resourceful person, right? Most LMIAs, are unfortunately I'm online, but again, most LMIAs people who are offering are scammers or are illegally arranged stuff which might not work out. Okay.
That's why I'm asking, sir. That's why I'm asking.
Work for
Because
your employer.
you are a genuine person. That's why I'm asking that these people are outside. They are offering this thing, but I don't know if it's like legit or not.
Best person, if your employer is happy with you, ask him to support you with an LMIA. But again,
I
that's a
asked.
very good process. There is no guarantee about it. Just give me a second. Good morning. Sorry, my kids. What about our season job store and after we're done, is there no snow? Actually, that's what is sell. Okay, now implement talk. Yeah. So talk to your employer. Okay.
Yeah, actually, I spoke to them, but they are saying that it's a big company actually. So they are saying that we don't support these things.
Mhm. But it's okay. You still have 9 months. Don't waste. Every day is precious.
Yeah, I'll just, so like, okay, like, I was gonna ask a
Start
few.
connecting with employers in Atlantic provinces. Send your resume. Connect with them. Talk to them. I'm sure you'll find a job and everything. Okay.
So let's say, sir, if I find job in 1 month, from that month, can I just apply for the Atlantic program?
Yes, you already have 1 year work experience now.
Sir, sorry, I just got this in my mind that 1 year work experience. How do I get it? This is how it goes. Like, I'm working at Apotex through employment agency, not direct Apotex, right? Through
Doesn't
employment
matter.
agency.
That's still fine.
Oh, valid? Okay.
Yeah. So whatever staffing agency or particular where are you working now, we are working in Petersburg. That's all considered work experience as long as you have your documentation. Push. Okay.
And sir, in Nova Scotia, it doesn't have to be knock B or something, right? I just need
No,
a
we call
offer.
it tier, and again we went through this. It clearly shows you tier 0, 1, 2, 3, 4.
If it's
Okay.
like tier 4 means knock C, something like that, I guess. And in
Yes.
that,
You
the
actually see two servers also there.
so the employer should give me the offer which should not be having end date, right? Like forever.
Yes. Yes. It should be a permanent. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Vikas.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it, sir.
You're welcome. Take care.
Thank you.
After Vikas, I think Kamal was here. Kamal and Raju, I think. So kindly request all the people who have joined the Zoom session to post a short message, your name and the city you are from, and I will follow the order of the message. So Kamal, and I think you can mute yourself now. Yeah, please. Just, change.
Yeah. Hello, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, Kamal. Yes, please. Kamal.
So I'm Kamal. I'm from Andhra Pradesh. So I came to Canada in 2019,
Okay.
and actually my doubt is regarding which stream to apply my PR, sir. Actually, I have applied for a PNP program in 2021 through master's graduate stream,
Mhm.
but I was having only 36 points, and I have received the approval to apply for that PNP up in October 2022.
October
And
2020.
yeah, so I applied for the PNP in October 2022, and in 3 weeks they have given me the nominee certificate.
Okay.
but to apply for PR through that stream, so the processing time it shows on the website is for 20 months.
Yes.
And I have also
Many
completed my 1 year
students.
of
Where did
experience.
you study? Where did you study, Kamal?
I studied at Thunder Bay University, sir, in Ontario.
Lakehead. You
Sorry,
studied in
Lakehead University. Yeah.
Lakehead University. We used to work out there, but for some reason, not big numbers. Yeah. So
Yeah.
so yeah, that is a very common scenario for students who apply for the master's graduate program. The process time is very slow, and by the time you
Mhm.
receive your nomination processing, there are people who apply to Canadian Experience Class for the Federal Skilled Worker Program and
Mhm.
have received it.
Yeah. I also completed my 1 year of experience in November last year, sorry, in November 2022. But
What is
it's
your CRS score
the
now?
the CRS score is around 4. I mean, it says 530, but I would say 490.
You should be safe. Try to apply under the CEC.
Okay. The reason I am thinking about going to the express entry is my 1 year experience is constituted with 2 jobs, sir. It's
Okay.
not of single job, but it's with 2 jobs.
Mhm.
So many have told me that it would be a problem with the documentation if it's with 2 jobs and all.
If everything is legal, you don't really have to worry about this. If you're looking at
Mhm.
work experience, right? How does IRCC calculate the work experience?
Mhm.
Right. So see, how do we calculate? If you go through the definition here, uh,
Okay.
have at least 1 year skilled work experience in Canada in the last 3 years before you apply. You can
Mhm.
meet this in different ways. Full time, one job, 30 hours per week for 12
Mhm.
months, one full year. So if you have a full-time job, 30 hours per
Yeah.
week, 1560 hours. Okay.
Okay.
Second, if you have equal amount in part-time work,
Mhm.
right? It can be, part-time job as long as it is 1560 hours. So they will calculate 15 hours per week for 24 months. That is, you only work part-time. It can also be
Okay.
full-time work at more than one job, right?
Okay.
So 30 hours per week for 12 months you worked in one job,
Mhm.
right? It can be a combination of more than one job. As long as it is 30 hours per week and in 12 months. And you're completing 1560,
Yeah.
right? Minimum. Yeah. So it still should be fine. Legally you have a job, you
Yeah.
have the documentation from the employer, you
Yeah.
have the pay stubs, and everything
Yeah.
legal. You don't have to.
Okay. Yeah, I have the employment letter, the record of employment, and the pay stubs as well, sir, from my previous job and for
Yes.
the
And it
current job that
says,
I'm having as well.
and even if you look at here, you can work more than one part-time job to get the hours you need to.
Okay.
Okay. So no issues.
Yeah.
Documentation is important. If you are legally employed, and it should be
Okay. Like, can your team provide assistance with this process, sir, like the express
perceived.
entry PR process?
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. We'll be happy. I mean, it's not a difficult process, but it's just time consuming.
Okay.
It's just for your peace of mind, you know that there is somebody to help you with the process and walking you through the process. What is your, send me your cell number, Kamal, and I
Yeah,
will
sure,
have
sure, sir.
somebody from my team. Where are you, Kamal? From which city in India?
Currently, I'm living in Mississauga, sir.
Yeah, but in India, which city are you?
In India, I'm from Vijayawada.
Yeah, from Vijayanagar, right? Okay, that's good. So please type me your number. You can just type me here. I have it.
Yeah, I
And
have sent my number in the chat, sir.
I think you messaged in the group, right, Kamal, yesterday.
Yeah, not in the group, sir. I think it was your personal number, the business
You
account
messaged.
number.
Okay.
So you suggest the express entry would be a better option for me, sir, because my work permit is valid only till January 28th, 2024.
You have another 1 year. It doesn't make
Yeah.
sense. You're able to get your idea once the draw resumes and it's once you're getting here, why do you have to get this?
Oh, what's that, sir? I couldn't hear you
If
properly.
you're able to, if you're able to get this in the next 6 to 8 months, why do you have to stress yourself for 20 months?
Yeah, because of this long processing times, I was a bit worried.
I'll have Sandeep connect with you, Kamal.
Okay. Sure, sir. I'll put my profile in the pool and or maybe I'll connect something.
I'm just typing some notes to Sandeep.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, Sandeep will connect, and thanks for joining, Kamal.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. I'll reach out if I have any more.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you so much.
Your hands. I think Raju, and then after that, Roma. Roma, is this Roma from Ahmedabad?
Yes, sir. Actually, yeah, so it's my turn. If I can just.
Sure. Betty, I have your documentation. Yesterday, I didn't really have time, but today I will, in the afternoon, I'm not going out anywhere, no meetings. So I can check in
Okay.
everything and I will get back to you. I know you told me 16 is the special date.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sure. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so, sir, I just wanted to. I don't know if you remember when we talked about the representation thing. So, I just wanted to ask how much time would it take uh, to prepare that?
Just about 1 2 days should be.
Okay, sir. So it's possible, right? The 16 days, it's like feasible for us to
Sure,
accomplish that
sure.
deadline.
It is Betty. No, yes.
Okay, sir. And sir, due to the time zone difference, when would we be able to connect regarding the feedback that you have towards my SOP?
Uh, Tomorrow in the night or tomorrow before I go to bed or tomorrow. Are you working, Betty? Are you going out? Are you going to work in the morning?
Yes, sir. I am going to work, but I have fixed timings, so I can adjust to your availability. It's not an issue.
Oh, what time are you leaving to work?
Uh, in the morning, 10 after 10:30.
After 10:30. So I think it will be a bit early. So I'll get back to you before you start.
So like tonight, your time tonight, shall I
My
follow up
time
with
to
you?
will be morning for you.
Yes, sir. Yeah, exactly. So shall I follow up with you at that time?
Yes.
Would that be okay?
Okay.
Okay, sir. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay. Bye. Raju Papu.
Hi, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, Raju.
How are you, sir?
I'm good, Raju. How are you and how can we help you?
Yeah, good, sir. You are doing very, very good job to advising to all interesting people to come to Canada and PR and all the things. I am always noted to your Facebook and WhatsApp also.
Thank
And
you.
yeah, this kinds of service nowadays, no one cannot give patients. I can see your face.
Yeah,
Previous.
this is very critical, right? This is people's
Yeah,
future and destiny. So
yeah,
patience is
yeah.
very important. I'm actually a doctor, general physician by education and profession.
Great. Okay, okay,
So
okay.
it comes with my previous profession.
Okay. So my
You're
question
from
is,
Tamil Nadu, Raju?
yes, sir. I am from Tamil Nadu, from Rajapalayam. My native is Rajapalayam, and yeah, uh, I worked in Dubai more than 15 years. I have good experience. My age is 46 now.
Mhm.
Uh,
Almost
I came, yeah, I came here 2021 November. I have 1 year experience in Canada, Ontario. Now living in Ottawa.
Mhm.
Uh, I'm in pool.
You're in Ottawa here. Okay.
Yeah, I'm in pool in last month. I created my profile. Federal skilled trade is matched in my profile, and
When did you come to
CRS
Canada? When did you come to Canada?
December 5, 2021.
December 5, 2021.
Yeah,
Yeah. And what was your visa category?
my visa closed door permit, sir. As a chef, the NOC number is 6321.
Ah, you're a lucky guy. And where are you working now?
Yeah, with the LMIA.
Where are you working?
I'm working in a restaurant, sir, in Mahal Tanjore in Bank Street, Ottawa,
Mm-hmm.
as a chef.
So yeah. So what have you researched? Have you taken your IELTS English test?
IELTS is very low, 5.5 like that, and that one only disappointed. And I have a good experience and also master degree.
Your English is okay, Raj. It's not so bad. You could have done much better. I'm actually surprised. I
but
speak to so many students and all the people. You're pretty much okay.
I understood that, but I don't have time to spend time to.
That's another issue.
Yeah, that is because I'm working in the restaurant. Even 10 hours, 12 hours working. Then I came and then taking rest. That's all is going on.
Mhm.
And I created pool in Ontario PNP and EOI
Mhm.
job offer foreign worker stream.
Mhm.
They're done only last month.
Okay.
If you have any other option to get more idea for get PR.
Because you are in a closed work permit, right? You
Yeah.
basically have there's no other options for you except the federal program, right? Skill trades state EC program, and the ONP with foreign worker with the job offer. There's no other option. Are you married?
Okay. Yes. I
Is your
married.
spouse with you here?
No.
Right.
I applied already.
You already have.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, unfortunately, no other option.
Okay. Now the other question is when I bring my spouse here after 1 year, I can get open work permit.
See, how can your wife will get open work permit? There's been some interesting
Okay.
changes coming up shortly, right? With
Okay.
the open work permit, so your wife can get open work permit. You are on a closed one.
Yeah.
So if your wife, for example, who is the open work permit? Open work permit generally is for spouses of closed work permit holders and open work permit holders, and students who are here in Canada, they can bring their spouse. For example, if your spouse is a student, then you get an open work permit. If your spouse is on a work permit, then you get to know you are eligible to apply for it.
Okay. But there are no option for closed work permit to get open work permit or
How?
any.
Unfortunately, no option. No, there
Okay.
is no option for you to switch from
Okay.
closed work permit
Okay.
to open work permit. You are stuck
I
there.
also search. Okay. I also searched in IRCC website, but there is I didn't get any answer. Even last 10
Unfortunately,
days.
Raju, there is no option.
Okay.
Are you in a Tamil group, Raju? We have a
Pardon?
Tamil group. Yeah, Tamil group.
No. I didn't add it in my. No, not in Tamil group.
You are just in a Facebook group. That's where you got this.
Yeah. Yes.
I'll give you a group, Tamil group. Arun, very nice person from our team. He used to live in Canada, but due to family issues, he went home. This
Sure.
is a Tamil group. You can join in. Please share with the other Tamil people if they have questions regarding
Sure.
study, visa, or immigration. They can Okay.
Okay.
Planning an office in
Okay.
Chennai this year. Hopefully, I should be able to. I was
Oh,
trying from last year, but yeah, getting good location and good staff is always.
okay. I know Arun,
You
CIPR
talk to
in,
him.
is in
You talk to him.
Pondicherry. I spoke to one time. Yeah.
No, that's sure. Yeah, if I come to Ontario, I might drop into your restaurant and try your food. So,
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. Sure, sir. Sure. Just give you a call. I will forward my mobile number.
sure, Haji. Okay, then. Take care, Haji.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for good service. Thank you.
you're welcome. Take kindly request all the people who have joined the Zoom meeting to post a short message, your name and the city you are from, and I will follow the order of the messages. I think I talked to everybody here. So, who is Anaga here? And then I think Navya and or Nisarg Patel, my student. Anaga, I think you were here, and then Navya as well. Yes, please.
Yes,
Anaga
sir.
and Navya.
Yes, sir. It's Anagha.
Yeah, Anaga. Where are you from, Anaga? Which city are you from originally?
Trishur, Kerala.
You're from Trishur, beautiful city. Yes, please. How can I help you, Anaga?
So, I want to go to Canada. But recently I got the dream to reach there. So I have finished my graduation and I have registered for CA Chartered Accountancy course, and I have completed 3 years of articleship.
That is very nice. What is your age, Anaga?
30.
You're 30. Okay, that's not bad. And what is your highest level of education?
This BCom, sir.
Just BCom.
Yes.
Okay.
I have done an international diploma, but that is private, so I don't think so. Okay, it'll be valid.
Okay. So I mean, so what is your bachelor? What is your bachelor's stream and percentage?
Commerce, sir.
BCom and percentage?
Percentage 58.
First percentage is 58. Any
Yeah.
backlogs?
58.
Sorry, how many?
58
backlogs?
percentage, sir.
I understood 58, but any backlogs?
What, sir? I can't hear you
Backlogs.
properly. No, sir.
No backlogs. That's good. When did you graduate?
2012.
2012. So what are you doing since 2012?
I had done CA articleship. Then from the past 1 year, I was working as an accountant.
You're working in
between
accounting. So
yeah, in between.
I see you have a small child. So how many years of work experience do you have as an accountant?
4 year plus, sir.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Four years plus you have experience. And so what is the last work experience? Like how many years have you been working?
Currently, I'm working.
Currently you're working. When did you start your job?
March 2022.
March 2000. So March 2022, you started only last year.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what have you researched? Like, how did you find about CIP? Do you have any friends or relatives here in Canada? How did you find about us? I have an office. We have an office in Kochi. Did you connect with the Kerala team before, Anaga?
Yes, sir. One of your student, like Ashwati, she gave me your number, like the son's number.
Okay, okay. So what have you researched about Canada? And you have a small. How many children do you have?
2 children, sir.
2 children.
One
How
is
old are
4.
you?
Me, 30 years. My kids are 4 years old and 3 years old.
So how will you manage your full-time studies with children? And second, you have to go to classes. So who will take care of your children if you have to go to the college?
My husband will be there, sir.
But husband has to go to job.
Yeah.
So that is, that's very difficult. I came here, also many years ago, I came here on a study permit, and my wife, we had two kids. My third was born here. And unfortunately, my wife could not work because I was studying and there were kids to take care. So it is also a very difficult situation. Its timetable might be difficult, and and cost of living is very high. Your husband surviving in Canada without a full-time job, having a house, two children is very expensive. Okay?
What are you suggesting, sir?
I want you to understand what you are committing to. Right? So I'm just telling you the reality of the problems, what you will
Yeah,
have.
I got it.
Yes. So you have to plan. Most unfortunately, what some parents do is, they leave the children for 1 or 2 years with their parents to take care. If there is nobody, uh, if
That
there
is
is
not
no,
possible, sir. I
yeah,
want my family with me.
I know, but again, how will you manage? It's very difficult to manage. And second, we generally advise students, for example, we advise you to come first. Once you get your visa and start your studies, okay, uh, then we advise uh, we advise your spouse to come here, right? So there'll be a period where you will be alone here, and your husband has to take care of your husband, or your relatives have to take care of your children in India. And sometimes we have about 70% visa approval rate for spouse open work permit. Sometimes it might take, uh, you know, if sometimes a visa is refused, then you might have to reapply again. So this is very important as well. So please talk to your husband. It is very difficult to manage full-time studies and have your children with you, especially if you have nobody to help you. And your husband sitting at home without working is going to be very expensive. Minimum cost of living, even if you pay rentals and expenses, you're looking at least 2000 to $2,500 would be the minimum living expenses. Okay. So from the study visa process, if you make up your mind, because you're an adult student and you have many years of work experience, you already are a CA, right? You're a chartered accountant.
I'm not chartered accountant. I'm doing the course. I'm preparing for the Indian exam.
You're okay. So you could do advanced accounting courses, or you can do MBA in finance or MS in MBA accounting, right? There are these options for you to consider. Tuition fees would be about $40,000. UCW, it's a private university. They might take in students with 58%, and University Niagara University in Vaughan, Toronto, they also have, MBA in accounting, MS in finance possible. So please check in with your spouse how you would want to proceed, and I'll talk to Srikutan from our team, and we can take it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you take your IELTS for another?
IELTS, I'm looking for the coaching classes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Well, good luck with your IELTS. That is the first thing what you can start, and then we can take it forward from there. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Then take care and good luck.
Good night, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. Take care. Navya,
Hi, sir. How are you?
I'm good. Navya, how are you, Navya?
I'm good.
Yeah, tell me, Navya, please.
So I am right now studying in Centennial College.
Okay.
It's a 1-year course. I completed one semester successfully, but my second semester, my grades are very low. So I got an academic suspension for 2 semesters.
Mhm.
So I cannot
Very
take my
important. Yeah, so for international students, please focus on your studies. This is very important. If you fail, right, in
yeah.
any of the subjects, you will have to retake it, and sometimes it is not possible. And you might have to study an extra semester. But since you're only studying one course, you'll be a part-time student, and
Yeah.
recently there have been instances where IRCC considers if you're a part-time student, you have a gap in studies and you are no
Mhm.
longer a postgraduate program. I think I saw your message in the group, Navya. So
Yes.
your question was basically like you'll be doing one course and you'll be studying your second program, right?
Yeah,
Full
in May. Yes.
and what is your in May? So are you doing your second semester now, Amma?
Mm, yeah.
Okay, you're doing your second semester. Okay, that's good. So if you are, see your study permit, the only concern will come in if you are studying part-time. Okay.
Okay.
If you're studying full-time and parallelly doing your course which you feel, it should be fine for your postgraduate eligibility. I think I replied in the group as well. Just to be
Okay.
on the safe side, connect with your college advisor and check
Mm-hmm.
with. But I think it should
Mm-hmm.
be fine because you're not a part-time student. You're working, you're studying full-time and also doing the course what you failed previously. So for the entire duration of your study, you are maintaining a full-time student status.
No, I right now I'll be only eligible to do part-time since I cannot take my core subjects. I have
So that's what
to,
I was. Are you doing your second semester now? You said yes, I'm doing my second semester. What are
no,
you
no,
doing?
no. I cannot do core, I cannot take up my core subjects, but I'm eligible to take like communications and general electives. So my status will be changed to part-time.
That's not good. So so when are you going to take your second semester then?
It is from January to May.
This January to May now, right?
Yeah.
So that is your second semester, not your communication subject, your core subjects I'm asking.
Yeah, core subjects itself, I cannot take it.
That's what I'm asking. So what are you studying? When are you taking your core subjects? Which intake?
Okay. So I didn't get your point. Like,
When are you going to study your second semester? That is what I'm asking.
okay, that next after 2 semesters, that is in September.
Oh no, that is not good, Amma. See, basically, you will be a part-time student this intake, January
Mm-hmm.
to April, and
Yes.
from May to August, you will not have any status, right?
No, May to August, I am planning to apply for main take in some other college so that I'll be as a full-time student.
What I would advise you is to take another program now in January. Okay.
Okay.
You are risking yourself by going part-time. When I worked in Mohawk College,
Okay.
we had many students like this, and we used to clearly provide a letter from the college explaining that the student has academic issues, and we are supporting the student with courses and all that, and it worked out. But
Mhm.
recently I've seen some refusals for postgraduate work permit when a
Mhm.
student is part-time, and in your
Mhm.
situation it doesn't make sense because anyhow you're planning to take another course in September, right?
In May.
May. So it doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense for you. So better take the course now so that you keep your full-time student status.
Okay.
Okay. So that is the best option for you. And connect with who is your manager, Aman? Navya?
Manager?
Right. Did you apply through CIP or no?
No, I did not. I talked with Nihil.
Nihilji. So your agency not helping you, not advising you in all this. You
No.
see, very important to all the international students here. Please look for an agency. There are 10,000 plus, sub-agents, unprofessional. Many of them hardly have anything. Your journey starts in Canada when you come here. So it is very important that you choose an agency, a consultant who can, help you in India and also support during your stay in Canada. See, in your situation, some guys sent you and some agency sent you, and you are here alone without any
Yeah.
help, right?
Yeah.
I'm a social entrepreneur, and every day I'm here 3 to 4 hours providing free consultation to all the students. But again, agencies and consultants should take responsibility of the students and should support them from the initial process till the end. Right? After you get your
So,
visa, congratulations and go bye-bye. That doesn't really help international students. But anyway, getting back, Navya, my advice for you is talk to Centennial College or any other college and get a full-time program. Going part-time for this semester and then going for another program and then doing all that doesn't make sense. Okay.
So I have a question.
Yeah, check with
So
college advisor as to the WP eligibility. If you go for a part-time course now, you only have a couple of days to resolve this because deadlines usually once first week of January is passed, second week of January is passed, you'll not be able to get enrollment in other colleges or Centennial.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So my question is usually like I started my first year course in May.
Okay.
So what happened in my second semester is there are prerequisites for that I have to complete, and 2 of my subjects are left off. I couldn't graduate because of this.
Yes, I understood. Amma. Where are you from?
So usually I'm from
city are you
Hyderabad.
from? Hyderabad. Okay.
Yeah.
See, whatever the situation has happened. You now have to focus on getting back, being a full-time student so that you continue your studies and get your postgraduate work permit. If you get part-time, there is a risk of getting a postgraduate work permit. Okay. So whatever you do, please connect with your college, with your academic advisor, and ask her, right? I would like to ensure that I do not risk my postgraduate work permit eligibility. So please advise me if I can join a full-time program now. Right? If they don't have any programs, reach out to me and we will check in with
joining.
Okay. We will check in with other colleges and we'll take it.
Okay. Okay, sure.
Rama, are you in any of? Let me share you a group. So I'm not sure if you are there now, yeah, but or there, there might be other people. So guys, if you are in our CIP, this virtual office Zoom first time, let me just share you. This is our Facebook group. This is our Zoom link, and then WhatsApp group. So if you have any short queries, so please make sure that you you can post in the WhatsApp. Okay. Right.
And usually people like take 2 semesters of full time and then take a break and then
that is fine. They have successfully completed a program. That is not the case with you.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So I did not graduate, so I cannot do that.
Exactly. So if you have successfully completed a 1-year program, then you can take a break and then go into the next program, but you cannot complete the program. Okay. So go to Centennial College today, talk to your take an appointment and talk to your academic advisor. This is very important. Okay. Unfortunately, not the best of the situation. Make sure that, okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, so I've shared you this WhatsApp group link, Navya. Do join
Yeah.
it, and if you have any questions, myself and from our Telugu team, Shruti madam, and also Sandeep sir is there all the time. If you have any questions, you can post there and we share. Okay?
Yeah,
Read
sure.
this what your college, your advisor says, college advisor says, and let me know.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And I think Nisar Patel, and there is some Adam Salman. Adam, where are you from, Adam? Can you post a short intro about yourself? Okay, you are a spammer and you don't really have nothing to do here. So, okay, okay, that's fine. So, yeah, Sheena Priya, Nisar Patel. Yes, please, Nisar Patel. Nisar? Okay, Nisar Patel, let me unmute you. Sorry, sometimes some idiot spammers keep coming in, so I have to mute.
Hi,
Yeah,
sir. How are you?
I'm good, Nisar. Just give me a minute, Nisar. Shiny Priya, Shiny.
Yeah, hi, sir.
Hello, Shiny. I think, Shiny, you
Yeah,
received you applied in Lambton College, right, with Akila from my team.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have
You
applied
got
for
your
Lambton College,
acceptance.
and yes, I got it for September intake, sir. So,
Mhm.
is there any chance we can change the program to May intake?
See, in Canada, we have very limited institutions, right? And and every program, unfortunately, there are just about 70 to 100 seats for the whole uh, for the whole world. I think you are the one who had a refusal, right, Shiny? You applied for a visitor
Yes,
visa.
sir.
Is it
Yes,
true?
sir.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
you're
Yes,
a
sir. It's me.
brilliant
It's me.
person, Amma. You're an IT professional. So I would advise you, see, you recently had a visa refusal. Some idiot scammed you in applying for a visitor visa, which is not really a good option, right? I remember talking to you. So
Yes, sir.
I,
Yes.
given your situation, I would advise you to look into, you just had a visa refusal last. When you have work experience and when you're applying, right, it will help you. But main intake is very difficult. The only institution where I can check in with main intake is Conestoga.
I
Okay.
have already applied for Conestoga also, sir. Conestoga, it's a Brantford campus, and one more is Kitchener. We have applied for those two also.
Yeah, Kitchener is a good option. Brantford, it's a smaller city. You might struggle a bit. If
Okay.
there is no option, you can look into, Brantford. I live in Kitchener, near Kitchener, Cambridge, which is at the border. Very nice city,
Okay.
and I think
Okay.
I showed you, right? Did you see the video of the city of Waterloo and Kitchener? No?
No, sir. No, I did not see.
Let me just
Uh,
show you a short video. It's very nice place. It's just 50 minutes from Toronto International Airport. And
okay.
let me just show you a short video, and we can take it from there. It's a very good location, but but Lambton has some of the best programs with co-op offers. So the advantage is that you don't pay the tuition fees, full tuition fees for co-op. You're only paying about $3,000 for the co-op.
Okay.
Okay, so better slow than never. Better, in your situation, I think better late than never given. Considering that you being scammed by somebody, who promised you a visitor visa, which is waste of time and money. And even if you could come here, there's no advantage of coming here. This is not Middle East where you can change your visitor visa in hours.
Yeah. Yes, sir, that's what.
So,
So,
so let me just
can I
share
try?
you.
Can I wait for Conestoga results then?
Uh, if you applied for Conestoga, I think unless you are uh, bad luck. You should be. Which program did you apply for?
I have applied for 2 programs, sir. One second. Just give me a
So meanwhile, this is a short video about the city region of Waterloo or the district of Waterloo. This is my hometown where I live. I live in Cambridge, which is just like Hyderabad, Secunderabad, Tri-City. This three cities together. So if you're driving from Toronto, the first city you get is Cambridge, and then Kitchener, then Waterloo. No boundaries; they're all like one city. So it's a tri-city.
Okay.
This is the home of Google Canada. Google Canada is located here. BlackBerry is located here. There are more than 5,000 IT companies here, and between Toronto and Waterloo, there are more than 2 lakh IT professionals living in this technology corridor. Okay, so this is the city of Waterloo, and this is the home of Google Canada. University of Waterloo, one of the world's top universities for computer science, is here, and many IT companies. Many people, even if they get a job in Toronto, because IT jobs hybrid, they live in Waterloo or Oshawa, and then they commute. So short video, and then we.
Waterloo is a place for builders, for people who work hard to make something bigger and better than they could achieve alone. From automotive and advanced manufacturing to information and communications technology, we're not just innovating, we're inventing the future. Thousands of startups and multinational brands work shoulder to shoulder, creating what's next, together. Our world-renowned post-secondary schools produce successful founders and dedicated employees, driven forward by cutting-edge research centers, accelerators, the world's largest free incubator, and corporate innovation hubs. The breadth, depth, and quality of these resources form a strong and resilient ecosystem that offers unparalleled support. Wherever you look, you'll see passionate people who take creative risks, try new things, and do more of what they love because of where they live. This is a place where the best and the brightest come to make an impact. In Waterloo, things are changing fast. We're charting new territory, solving complex problems, and growing billion-dollar businesses. We are inventing the future.
So that is Waterloo. It's a nice place, and it's good option. But Brantford, keep it as a last option, Shiny. So
Okay, so it's a one in Brantford we have applied for web development, and in Kitchener we have applied for cloud data management, sir.
Oh, what is your current job?
It's a senior software Java developer.
So it's very important from the visa perspective to ensure that you're able to connect. You already have a visa refusal, and it's very important that you choose the right program where you are able to explain that this is my current role, and I want to invest my time and efforts to study this program, and these are the future career prospects after completing my program. That's very important, Amasha. Okay? If I was in your place, I know you just want to get finished and come here as soon as possible because you were mentally even prepared for January, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, better late than never. Very critical situation because somebody just advised you to apply for a visitor visa. And you should be careful.
Yeah.
I would look into the program in Lambton. What was your program? What is your program?
It was full stack development.
Full stack development. How many years of work experience do you have?
I do have 5.5 years of experience.
And And how good is the full stack development for you? Like, if you look at the subjects, courses in the program, what percentage of the program are you already an expert?
I'm already an expert in it, pro 65 to 70%. I already know about the program.
Okay, and if you look at the web design and development program,
Web design and development, like basically everything is of some sort of 50% is of same of my thing.
50%.
Yeah. But this cloud data management, I don't have any idea about it.
Okay, but like, is it logically, if you're looking into this program and your career, being being a software developer full stack, right?
Yeah.
Does it make sense for you to move into cloud computing?
Yeah, actually, I don't have any other option, any other course to apply. That's why I have opted for that course. If I would have any other option for full stack or else web development, I used to choose that itself. But
you were saying that with the full stack development,
yeah.
you already know 70% of the program, correct?
Yeah.
So does it make any sense for you to do that? Maybe artificial intelligence might be a better program for you, or no? No?
But I don't have any options for main tech. That's what my main concern is. That's why I have
Shiny, it is
opted
not
for any.
Shiny Betty. It is not about you know it's not about coming now. It is in your situation. Will you get the visa? That is more important. And to get the visa, you have to prove the visa officer that the proposed program of study is relevant to your current job and future career prospect.
Yes. So that's why I'm thinking the web development course will be good. So
right, so then we can take it, but location not the best of the location. Mind you, I'm warning you, and we are actually live. Big city. Kitchener-Waterloo is a big city with a population of about almost about 7 lakhs. Nice place. Not too big as Toronto and not too small as Vancouver. But if you think that coming in May and you are willing to accommodate, you have to be here for 16 months in Brantford. You cannot change the campus.
okay. So are there chances to get admission in Conestoga? Like
Check with Akila if there are any other programs. But again, yes, Conestoga, I think, unless you have very unlucky programs closing, I think it should work. Any deadline for Lambton?
next month, 28th, there is a deadline to pay first semester fees.
Next month, 28th. Let's wait for another 1 to 2 weeks and then take the decision. Okay. I would be very careful. I mean, you are an IT professional. This for you, right? You're coming here, and we've had many CIP students who graduated. I think Lava was here today he's an IT professional as well. Seasoned professionals. Your salary here will start with 100K. The stakes are high for you. So make sure that you patiently focus on choosing the right program, which will help you with your career prospects, obviously getting the visa.
Okay. Yes, sir. And one doubt, actually, today we have applied for Centennial College, a fast track program. So I didn't
wouldn't
get
advise
what's
that.
mean by.
I wouldn't advise you that, Shiny. I saw Akila asking yesterday to send you the application form. It's a bit risky.
Yeah, that's what I thought. What's the fast track program? Like it's fast track and again 2 years. I didn't get it actually.
So let me explain. Usually, in India, we have students who graduate with Polytech diploma.
Okay.
Right? So you know that, right? So in India,
Yeah.
students who get Polytech diploma, they get into the degree, engineering degree, Instead of coming into the first year, they get into the second year and they continue their studies.
Okay. Okay.
Right? The same here as well. So students who already have bachelor's from India, they get advanced into a fast track program, which is a 3-year advanced diploma, which is an undergraduate program. So instead of getting acceptance in the first year, you skip the first year and you get into the second year. So you, instead of in the 3-year program, you skip the first year and you get into the second and third year. If it was a recent graduate, it probably would have made sense. Is it the artificial intelligence
that
program or
does
what
make
was the
sense.
program?
The program was software development itself.
I would be tricky. If there is no option, maybe you could consider that. But with people with many years of work experience, I would actually be worried with the fast track program.
Yeah, the first option I kept is as Conestoga itself, since I have applied 2 colleges, like 2 different campuses. So
I would keep it for
if I
Lambton College. We can start the process now, right? We can start the process now, and in case there is a visa refusal, we can reapply. You will have plenty of time. And full stack development is always, you can always justify that you are only, you're a recent professional, and there's a lot more to learn. Technology is changing. You can always justify that. Yeah, and it will give you a heads up, right? If we apply for your visa in February and if things don't work out by March, then we can apply for your GCMS notes and then we can reapply. Once your visa is approved, you can come, you can come 1.5, 2 months before the intake.
Okay. So there is no chance I won't get for Conestoga. Like there are chances. So.
There are chances because you already applied. The program is still open and your application is reviewed. Okay. Web development, very strong program, very good program. The only thing is it's not a big city. You will find some part-time job and you will survive. That's not really an issue, but it should be here. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
You don't have any relatives or friends waiting for here. You were so desperate to come for January.
No, actually, I do have many of my friends over there, and I have my family also over there. That's what I have applied with their invitation also.
Who is your family, Shiny?
My sister stays over there.
Okay, your sister stays. Where does she live?
She lives in Mississauga.
She lives in Mississauga. Yeah, ask her to connect me sometime. I'm the founder of Canada Telugu Network and the president of the Telugu Association.
Okay, sir. Sure.
One of the Telugu associations. Okay.
But sure.
Single, unmarried is, unless you have an extensive travel history, Shiny, it is risky.
Yeah. Okay.
So take care and take your time to decide. And I'm fingers crossed for Conestoga.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Thank you. Happy New Year, sir.
Happy New Year, Amma. Nice talking. I didn't really have time. I was in India and I was jumping all the way, with my family and with health issues of my family members. I couldn't talk to you much. And it was late in the night and you messaged me when I was still in, right?
That's fine.
Nice to connect back with you. Take care, Amma.
Okay, sir. Take care, sir. Have a good day.
You're welcome. And Nisarg Patel, sorry to put you on hold.
Sir.
Yeah.
Anaga? Sorry, Nisarg. Anaga is. Yes, Anaga.
Sir, I have one more doubt. Like, I had heard about RNIP program, so I want to know whether it will be okay for me. Like, student. What's up?
What program?
RNIP.
So for all these programs, you will need an employer to support you with a job offer, which is not really an option. Most employers in Canada, there are almost 2 lakh students just from India coming in. There are so many immigrants coming in. So employers, there is a huge pool of skilled workers who are looking for jobs. So most employers don't really want to get into the paperwork and headache of bringing somebody from abroad. Okay.
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Clear? Okay.
Thank you, sir. Good night,
You're
sir.
welcome. Yeah. Bye. Take care. Good night. Nisar Patel.
Yeah, sir. Finally.
Finally, Nisar.
How are you, sir?